Peace and blessings. This is Nubia I, the Raw Food Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner. And today I wanted to come to you with a video about my hair. I have not really updated about my hair and my journey for those of you who are just watching. And you know it's all spiritual. You know it's all connected. You know I truly believe that what we do on the outside is such a reflection of how we're feeling on the inside. And I mean that in a really good and wonderful way. So the top of my hair been growing out for now. It's been over a year and about maybe 4 or 5 months, I guess. I don't know how long. I cut the sides and shaved them. Well, now I'm growing my hair back. I'm growing the sides back and just keep this going. Hopefully it's going to turn into some beautiful, funky fro that's just going to be off the chain. So I'm creating styles though with the hair that I do have on the top, and I'm just actually using my lavender mist that I use. Let me see, it's not around me, but the lavender mist that I use, and as well as my shea butter on top, and I brush the sides. I'm going to show you that in the back. So that's what that looks like. And then the front, if you see, I just pinned it up. I braid it at night, and I use my lavender aloe mist again, and I spray my hair. I braid it up at night. I take it out, and I create these, I call them funky versions of a mohawk. So what's going on with me? What's going on with the hair? There's a time for everything. I was so happy when I shaved my hair off the sides. It felt so good. It felt so liberating, and it reflected the changes that I was going through. Listen, y'all, especially women, when we go through our changes, everybody really does. Our outer appearance will change. Whether we're going through hard times or easy times, good times, it doesn't really matter. That outer being, those things that are apparently happening really on the inside, which is that change that's coming about, it reflects in your hair. I mean, I get it now. I get it now why sometimes we feel like a wig and sometimes we don't. And sometimes we feel like a weave and sometimes we don't. I mean, I get that idea, particularly with women. We constantly like to beautify ourselves. But even more importantly, I think it's an expression of our creativity. Now, if this expression of our creativity may bring up feelings of insecurity or not being enough, or that's a different reason. But if it's just to turn something that is you into something that you would like to be. And so we tend to make these outer changes. My thing is, I don't know how long-standing or even positive those outer statements, if you will, and changes will be if you don't really work on that inner. When you love yourself, you're right. You can do what you want, be where you want, be with who you want, because you're totally in love and accepting of yourself. I mean, I ask you today, what are you not accepting about yourself? What about you right now could you accept? Do you accept your nose? Do you accept the texture of your hair? Do you accept the color of your skin? Do you accept your lips or your features? Do you accept your shoulders, your breasts, your body? Do you accept yourself? Most diseases, if we're going to deal with the emotional and we're going to deal with this metaphysical belief system, comes from not feeling good about yourself. That's the real core, I think, meaning is to life, is how much can I love and accept myself right where I am. Then I could play with the hairs and play with the clothes and play, because I'm all of it. I'm a manifestation of my entire thoughts. It's right now manifested in me. Do I like what I see? If I don't, I can change it. And so my hair actually has been such a reflection, just very much like that. It tells you what I'm feeling at a certain time. So sisters, what are you feeling every time you change your do or your makeup or your hair or your clothing? You know, feel free to leave comments. Please remember that I do sell raw beauty products at newrawbeauty.com. We're changing the name. I'm sorry, it's actually still blackberrybeauty.com, but the name will be changing. I do one-on-one consultations, everything from weight loss to health and longevity, raw foods, and just plain old life from another perspective. Sometimes I think that outer expression, the changing of our hair, is us identifying with another perspective of ourselves. Did you ever think about that? That there are perspectives of ourselves. That we are not just one person, one personality, one way. And so that's what we express. And I say, go for it, express yourself, love yourself more, have fun doing it. Because I sure have fun with this do. And I continue to have much fun with all the do's that my imagination could create. Anyway, thank you, sweeties. This is Nubia I miss you all so much. The Rawful Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner. And I'm sending you much creativity. Peace.